Hi, I'm Joe Terry, trustee and chairman of the Public Safety Committee. When deciding to locate our police station, we examined the question from many angles. We wanted to provide the residents with a facility that was centrally located, accessibly and visible as a symbol of our community's commitment to the safety of its residents, but more importantly, could be purchased at a competitive and physically responsible price. We examined many sites. The first site we looked at was a property we already owned between the Public Works Garage and the Fire District Training Site on Indiana Avenue, east side of town. The trustees envisioned a site closer to the heart of the village so that site was not ideal to us. We really wanted to be close to Dixie Highway so the police would be more visible and have easy access to all parts of town and be able to respond quickly to wherever needed. We scoped out several more possible locations and narrowed it down to 3 vacant parcels along Dixie Highway. After discussing the purchase of land with the property owners, we really felt that the best location given and the availability with the price of the land was located along Church Road east of the car wash at Dixie Highway. This 5-acre piece of land met all of our location criteria, and we were able to secure this property for $125,000. This was the first major step in finding a new home for our police department.
Hi, I'm Joe Giannotti, Village Trustee and Chairman of Buildings and Public Properties. Although our new proposed police facility is not yet completely designed, we have a good idea of what we will need in terms of space and function. Our first step was to conduct a needs assessment of the police department. To meet the needs of the village 20 years from now, we needed a plan for a population of 12,000 people. This is the same size as our wastewater treatment facility will handle here in town. This will also require our facility to be around 13,320 square feet. We also wanted a plan for a large meeting room for the community to be able to use for meetings and special events, as well as allow for the village board meetings to be held there. Our current village board meeting facilities at 625 Dixie Highway are quite small, and having a larger meeting room would allow us to have more space for our village board meetings every 2 weeks. This space within the village hall could then be used for additional office space as the village continues to grow. Another use for our meeting room at the police department could be used as a regional training center for both our police department and our EMA. This would then satisfy our space needs for at least the next 20 years within Village Hall. The next question would be then what happens with 724 Penfield, where our current police department is? Well, there's a few different options we could go with. We could tear the building down and use it for additional parking for the post office and Fireman's Park. We could repurpose the building for different community uses, or we could sell the building outright. If the referendum was to pass, we would be more than happy to hear some of the residents' opinions on what we should do with the building at that time. If the referendum were not to pass, we would then have to leave the police department at 724 Penfield. This would cause us to have extensive renovations to be done to the building, which would include new HVAC, updating the building amenities, including ADA compliance, all things that would be part of our renovation due to laws in the state of Illinois. It is possible that a project of this scope could cost up to $750,000, and we still wouldn't be meeting the needs for space that we have within the village. This would also cause us to have to use existing village revenues for these renovations. We would have to redirect money from other projects and other needs of the village in order to pay for these sorts of renovations. And this is the reason why we need to go to the voters for this referendum. Thank you for your time.